Hello, this year is dedicated to Rachalea Bas Rav Chaim Tzvi, and I hope you've been having a good week. Okay, questions and answers. We made Aliyah with our children about 1.5 years ago. I think it's wonderful to be here. My question is about the security situation. How do we know that we did the right thing in bringing ourselves and our children here, particularly in view of the terrible threats from Iran? Although, of course, anything could happen anywhere, viewing things b'derech hateva, it seems that by coming here we have placed ourselves in danger. Should we feel guilty to have brought our children here? The second part of my question is, what should our mindset be as we live our mundane lives in the face of such a threat? Should we be worried? Should we be happy despite the danger? Should we feel calm? Okay, so the first part about whether it was right to bring children here because of the security threats. So you're absolutely right, but Derech HaTeva, things here are terrible. Derech HaTeva has never had anything to do with Eretz Yisrael. And in fact, I remember during the Gulf War, people had asked Rav Elyashiv about leaving or staying or what precautions to take. And he said, Derech HaTeva isn't a player here. So that doesn't mean everything will always be good for everyone, but it means it's with absolute hashgacha. Absolute hashgacha. So the reason for this is that there are two different ways through which Hashem rules His world. One is through response to our inner lives. So we make good choices, we draw down shefa. We make bad choices, we cut ourselves off from shefa. Make no mistake. But the shefa itself comes from a higher place. Hashem isn't shefa. Hashem is more than shefa. He's the creator of all things. That higher place is not always reachable to us, and in general isn't reachable to us through our deeds. It's Hashem's pure rachamim that caused Him to make a world in which there's free choice. So what moves things all the way up there to the highest possible level? So the answer there is our bitachon and our emunah take us to a far higher level, a level above anything that our deeds and the give and take that our deeds bring us to are. Eretz Yisrael is in that category. So what that means is here we're all nachshon, we're all flying on bitachon, because we know that here it's not b'derech hateva. So when you say in Eretz Yisrael, Ein somchim al hanes, it's a joke. What do you mean, Ein somchim al hanes? If you look at a world map, could you even find Israel easily? Is anything natural about our existence? Is anything natural about the existence of the Jewish people? We're somech al nes by being Jews, by being 0.0 what in world population. In America, we're 0.01. But when you consider China, Africa, what are we in the population of the world? That we can not only have an effect, but affect all of the peoples of the world far more dramatically than any other people ever have. We're above nature. We've always been above nature, and especially in Eretz Yisrael, natural cause and effect is not what's going to determine our fate. So should you feel guilty about this? Chas v'shalom. You're bringing your children up in a place where they have Gilui Hashem, where they're more alive than they'll ever be in any other place in the world. So what should be your mindset? So ignoring the situation is not this. That's not the mindset. Worry is not the mindset. Being aware that Hashem is taking you through the Yam Suf, and having that level of gratitude and simcha day by day as you're here, b'derech nes, just like everybody else's. That should be your mindset. Your mindset should then take you to a higher manifestation of self. Ma ashiv la Hashem. How could I ever repay Hashem for being in this place where avi avotai, my grandparents, my great-grandparents, never dreamed of setting foot in Eretz Yisrael. And here Hashem is preserving us here day by day with miracles that are open. How could I repay Him? So this includes higher levels of emunah, more simcha shel mitzvah, greater commitment towards each other and towards the land. This is where you should be moving. There's an excellent book which is available in the From bookstores It's about I forgot the name of the book, but you'll find it if you look at the large hardcover children's books. And I think it's called nbsp or something like this. And it's about a family that was expelled from their farm in Gush Katif and forced into living with relatives, etc. But the child in the story is given a potato plant that grows and grows wherever you take it because its roots are in water. And she realized she's like that plant, that Hashem moves you wherever you have to be, and it's all taking us to Geula. So Be'ezrat Hashem, in being here, as the Gra tells us, being here makes the Geula closer. Being out of Eretz Yisrael, in that sense, is more dangerous. Okay, if God were a person, Lahavdil, this is another question. A lot of what he does would seem